today I'm going to be reacting to Alan Becker's Animation versus Geometry. Let's dive straight into it. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ellie and I am a Cambridge mathematics graduate and I am reacting to Animation versus Geometry today. This is the third Alan Becker video that I've reacted to. So I did the animation versus mathematics and the animation versus physics. Both of the videos I've linked in the description, so if you fancy checking them out after this video, then feel free. I am so excited for this. I wasn't expecting animation versus geometry to be the next one out. I know a lot of people were speculating about maybe chemistry, so I'm very happy that it has aligned with mathematics because, yeah, I love maths, as most of you that have watched this channel before know, and that's why this channel is here, because all I do is nerd out about STEM stuff. So yes, without further ado, let's dive straight into animation versus geometry. Okay, we've got a circle, a nice shape in geometry. Is it a circle? Oh, it's a line, okay. Okay, so straight away we've got two, I guess, points in space that are connected by a line. 2 points that are connected by a line is the very fundamental aspect in geometry, which is Euclid's postulates, and this is the first one that we see. So, well, I hope it is anyway. I did this in the animation versus maths and I was like, oh, this is what it is, and then it just wasn't. So maybe I should just stop talking. There's a little orange. Is this like a tracker? Oh my gosh, that's orange. That is something as well that in the previous 2 videos, I just got used to calling the stickman because I wasn't fully aware of Alan Becker's whole history behind animation, whereas I know it now. So yeah, thank you YouTube for teaching me something. So I now know that stickman, as I called them, is now orange or the second coming. So I'm going to stick with orange just because it's a bit faster. So I assume this is orange. Is that his head? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so orange is on Euclid's first postulate, which is 2 points connected in space. Please don't jump off. Okay, it didn't. We've got gravity again here, I guess. Oh, A. Okay, nice. A and B typically in geometry when we label points. Generally in geometry we label them capital A, B, C, and throughout the alphabet. So A, B, the first 2 letters in the alphabet, and so these points are connected by that. Okay. I have a feeling because he's sticking his leg out, he's going to fall off there at some point. Okay, we've got another point. Is this going to be C once it's connected? Oh, it is C. Nice, but it's not. Okay. C is not connected, but it extends. I guess it's not infinite, but maybe this is alluding to the... Is it the second postulate, I think, of Euclid's 5 postulates? Which basically says that any line can extend an infinite length. I assume that's what the arrow is indicating here. It can go on for forever, essentially. Cool, okay. So are we gonna like step through each of Euclid's postulates? This is like starting geometry stuff. I feel like most of Alan Becker's things just jump straight into like really complex maths. So I'm glad that we're at like a nice level. Okay, so C is... Oh, nice. Are we going to start talking about vectors maybe? Direction, lines with directions? No? Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, this is throwing me back to like maths in school. Oh, I love geometry so much. Sorry, anyway, I'll stop nerding out. Apologies for how much I pause and nerd out in this video. So we have opposing angles. They're equal essentially. If you have 2 lines that cross, then the opposite angles here are exactly the same. So we have 60 degrees and 60 degrees because they're opposite. Maybe we get onto talking about how angles add up to 360. Hopefully. Okay, so we've got 30, 30, 10, 10, 90 degrees. Okay, nice. A right angle, should I say? A right angle in mathematics is an angle that measures 90 degrees or pi over 2. So here we see a nice thing in mathematics, which is, 90 degrees. I'm sure we're going to see Pythagoras at some point. I'm waiting for it. Nice. We see here that an angle on a straight line is 180 degrees. We see that 2 90 degrees angles make 180. So again, we've got degrees, angles on a straight line adding up to 180. That's nice. We've got ratios, cool. So we have the ratio there of this point. So the point itself that says A colon B, that's the ratio between A and B. So we see here that the ratio between A and B, so because B is longer than A, we expect the ratio between A and B to be, yeah, less than 1. Okay. He's kicking it like a football. Whoa, what the heck was that? I got an advert. I got an advert at the time that I was trying to figure out what this gold thing is. Oh, hang on a second, I'm going to rewind it. I'm going to pause it. I think it's the gold. Is it the golden? It's got to be the golden ratio. Like, this is like one of the most fundamental things in geometry. I'm going to be quiet because I feel like whenever I suggest things, it's always wrong. So, I think it's the golden ratio because it's 1.618. Yeah. And we're getting a flash of gold. 1.618. Yes. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. What? Oh, it's... Oh my gosh. I think I laughed a bit too hard then. Oh my gosh, my throat. Yes, we have phi, which is typically denoted as the golden ratio. So I'm anticipating if it's anything like Alan Becker's videos, these two are probably going to be enemies now. Let's see. So is there a significance of the fact that the ratio between A and B is √3 there? Perhaps, maybe later. He's going to fall. Is this going to make like a square? Is he going to help? The golden ratio going to help? Oh. He did help. Oh, I was fully anticipating the golden ratio to start fighting him. Okay, cool. Cool, I guess they're friends. Are they going to be friends or are they going to be enemies like always in Alan Becker's videos? So we've got a 90 degrees triangle. Okay. Have I missed anything? No, we've got a 90 degrees triangle. I anticipate maybe Pythagoras' theorem is going to come up now. No? Okay, we've just got the two triangles that are the same. They can be put together to form a rectangle. Nice, that works for 90 degrees angles. Whoa, so much is happening. So we've rotated the lower triangle by 90 degrees. So we're seeing a bit of how things are related. Oh, and it's just been flipped across the axis, which could be the x-axis. Okay, so we're parallelogram, nice. So two, there's just, I feel like I'm giving like a lesson about geometry here. I'm trying to do my best to explain what's going on here whilst also reacting, so excuse the constant explanations, but we have a parallelogram because we can get two 90 degrees triangles, we can combine them and they can make a parallelogram, which is what we see here. And the same goes for a square. Oh, nice, okay. So this is relating to the fact that if you increase the number of equal triangles around a point, then they extend towards a circle, which I expect is what's, yeah, this is what's happening. Nice. So nice. He's now a hamster on a carousel. we've got the circle. Okay, nice. And wow, I paused at a really good time there. I was just going to say that we have the typical geometry, which is you can have a square. A square? No, not a square at all. A triangle inside a circle. If you have 3 points connected on a circle, it makes a triangle. There's actually a really cool, I think it's a Putnam problem about this, which, yeah, I'm digressing, I'm just nerding out. So this is the golden, my brain's broken because so much is happening, but the golden triangle, because here you see that the hypotenuse of the triangle has length of the golden ratio, 1.618. Nice, so we've got a golden triangle. So much has already happened and we're only 3 minutes in. We're a third of the way in, okay. I expect nothing less of Alan Becker's animations, and now we have a golden square. Is it the golden square? Here's Pythagoras. Here's Pythagoras. I was waiting, I thought it would come a bit earlier, but yeah, here's the classic Pythagoras' theorem, which says that a squared plus b squared equals c squared of a triangle where a, b and c are denoted here. So this is the kind of visual representation of Pythagoras' theorem. I like the music is nice. It's kind of similar to the animation versus physics, but it's calm now, and as with all of Alan Becker's, there's going to be some drama, I just know it, and this music is gonna change. So we've got I feel like that's the golden ratio changed from having a circle as phi as to a square, and I imagine that's him saying, can you lift up a squared as well, like I've just done with c squared. Yeah, that's that. Come on, Orange. I really hope I haven't called him Stickman. I feel like I've been defaulting, so if I have, I apologise. Okay. Nice. Nice, we've got a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and obviously we had it for phi as c. Ooh, okay. Rewind. What? Okay, so the music's changed, and hang on, that before... That looks like a fractal? Is it a fractal? Hang on. This, I imagine, is the thing that we're now going to have to destroy, as in all of the animation series. But that, I'm sure that's got to be a 4D object, because I'm thinking of like a tesseract, and a tesseract has kind of the connected points out, and then into the like cube is... I'm not explaining this very well. But I'm sure this is a 4D object, it's got to be, and I imagine maybe that's why it's... Well, I don't think it's so friendly, it doesn't look friendly anyway, so... It's wanting to destroy the creations of phi and orange. Yeah, wait, that is a fractal, I think. That's it's a fractal plane, okay. So the behind is a fractal plane, that's kind of cool. I wonder what the significance is of the fact that we have this really aggressive 4D object, and when it destroys things it reveals a fractal element. I wonder what the significance is of that. But this is so cool. Okay, I mean it's not cool because they're probably... Well, they won't die. We know they won't die. Okay. Oh, there's just so much happening. Okay, right, so we've got this 4D object that's trying to kill orange, not Stickman, and phi, or the golden ratio, and we've got another line here that they're running along. Oh, there's no like multiplier for him to use to go faster now. Whoa. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, it's the oh, what do you call it? It's like it's a fraction, it's a continued fraction. It's the continued fraction of phi. So essentially you can rewrite the golden ratio. I wonder if I can just fast forward a bit here without it. Yeah, it's hard to kind of see, but essentially this here is the continued fraction of phi itself. So we can write phi in this format, which was also a really cool thing that I learned just when learning about the golden ratio. I think it's so cool. Just in maths, I find it so cool how you can take something that's like as simple as like a number or an equation, and you can write it in such sometimes really neat format. And I love that about the film The Man Who Knew Infinity, because you see like patterns that seem so complex can be written in like a really nice format. Yeah, if you're interested, actually I've done a video explaining the maths behind the film The Man Who Knew Infinity, so yeah, check that out if you're interested. But anyway, we've got the continued fraction here of phi, and orange is using that as ammunition. Nice, okay. I like how when it shoots you can see the reflection of, so essentially it's shooting a line and then you're seeing it reflected, and when that's reflected you're seeing the angle at which it's reflected. Cool. This is pretty close. I mean, it's always close. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. We've got the spiral. We have the golden spiral. We have the golden ratio spiral. It's beautiful. Another beautiful feature in mathematics, I would say. And the 4D object's coming back. Okay. Right, so much has happened there. We've got the golden ratio being used as a balancing object, and orange is, I assume, going to shoot a line. Yeah. Nice. I mean, back to the spiral itself, I just find, again, I'm going to nerd out, there are so many really cool features in mathematics, or so many cool patterns in maths, and they can be seen in nature as well, which are, yeah, just find fascinating. Okay. Okay, so orange is being a surfer or a skater, now using phi. Okay, so we've got a golden kite. We have a golden kite. Kite, should I say. 4D objects is shooting more 4D objects, I think. Why does this look like Space Invaders? This is crazy. The music is so intense as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not seeing any mathematics. I'm seeing mathematics. Nice. And we're seeing a pentagon, and a pentagon that's made up of different golden ratios, which is why it's golden. Beautiful. And now we've got loads of little phis. Okay. And they're creating objects to destroy this 4D object, which is just getting even angrier. Okay. Oh, we're seeing fractal patterns again. This is so awesome. I really want to know what the significance is behind the reason why when the 4D object ruins aspects of this. Hang on. There's like the mini little tesseract thing that I was saying, but it's not a tesseract at all. It's just like a cube with a little circle inside it. I assume they're gonna try and trap the 4D object in a 3D object. Okay. So much violence. I mean, okay. Oh, nice. Right, so the 4D object is now trapped inside a tetrahedron, which is a 4-sided object. I don't know why that took me so long. He's trapped inside a tetrahedron, okay, which seems to have worked. And this is no longer a tetrahedron, it is an octahedron, I believe. So he's enclosed in this 3-dimensional space now, which seems to be entrapping him. And now he's going to be enclosed even further in a square. Is it square? Yeah, square. Oh, nice. Okay, we've got like we've got 2 solids there, platonic solids, which essentially mean that, well, I think that's right. Platonic solids, where are they equal sides, or at least they're solids. So much is happening, but essentially we just created 3 different 3-dimensional objects, which I think are referring to the platonic solids that... Is it platonic solids? I hope it's platonic solids. Which are 3-dimensional geometrical objects, which all their sides are equal. So we had the tetrahedron, we had the octahedron, and then we had the cube, which are the first 3 out of the 5 objects that can all be made by having the same size lengths, I think. But then I said that about the postulates, and I said we'll see all the postulates, which we probably have. I probably missed all of them. Okay, so we've got a lot of golden objects here. He's rotating the golden objects. Okay, are we going to get another platonic solid here? Yes, yeah. Wait. I've forgotten what it's called, but I'm sure that is one of the other platonic solids. I'm sure of it, because we've got triangles there, and they're all equal length. Well, they are equal length as well, but equal. All the triangles are exactly the same in the solid itself. So I think we have the platonic solids. Okay. I really hope I haven't messed that up. Okay. And it seems to be that these platonic solids are stopping the 4D object, or at least limiting the 4D object's capabilities. We're mixing dimensions here, which, I kind of understand that. Like, when you think about it, I mean, I really hope that is a 4D object. Like I said, if it's not, then this theory fails. But obviously we saw 2-dimensional objects being, straight lines being shot at. Well, not actually. Oh, wow. My brain's just clicked. We started with 1-dimensional objects being shot at the 4D object, which were just straight lines. We saw that didn't limit him at all, this 4D object. Then we started with 2-dimensional objects being shot at the 4D object, limited the 4D object a little bit further, but not massively. And now we're on to 3D. Alright, okay, cool. I'm actually really quite proud of myself for hopefully picking that up. So now 3D is limiting the 4D object even further. I anticipate maybe we will try and trap the 4D object in a 4D object itself, maybe? I'm thinking that's where it's going. Let's have a look. Okay, wow. So we used this platonic solid to entrap. Now they're gonna make it, but with pentagons. Yeah, that's a dodecahedron. Okay, I know that name. I've forgotten what the name of the one that we had previously. I've forgotten the name of the object, the 3D object we had previously. Okay, nice. Wait, did that just explode? Hang on, wait. So we've entrapped that's actually really nice. So essentially all of the segments where their points connect in the center of this 4-dimensional object, we've entrapped that into a 3-dimensional object, which has caused it to blow up. It's like Stardust, it's so cute. Maybe not cute, but okay. Whoa. Oh, we've got fractals again. Oh, we've got the dragon fractal. Is it dragon fractal? Dragon tail? Dragon something. I absolutely love the effect of the combination between like the negative. Whoa, hang on. Let me just pause and explain what I was going to say. My camera also just died at the worst possible time. But what I was saying was, back to the whole fractal thing, I really enjoy how we've got like this negative 4D object, and when it destroys things in the 3D, 2D, 1D world, we have these fractal patterns, and you know, fractals in geometry I just find fascinating in themselves. If you want me to do a video on them, I'm more than happy to, because I could just nerd out all day about them. And I've also paused it on a what looks like Inception, is that the film? Where kind of an infinite set of mirrors. It's like when you go to like an amusement park and there's like all the mirrors and you don't actually know which way to get out. So we still have the dodecahedron. Orange is stood looking at himself. I suppose this is fractal in itself. Kind of an infinite number of, seeing him an infinite number of times. Whoa, hang on. So we're seeing, I think are they 4D objects? So we're seeing loads of different 4D objects, I think. Okay, I knew there'd be some sort of tie back to the previous video, which is animation versus physics. And as I said in that video, this ain't his first rodeo, so I like that little subtlety there. That's scary. I mean, that's kind of like going back to like the infinite worlds theory, which I've done a video on. Literally my last video was on that. But how you can see yourself in a parallel universe. So we see Orange in a parallel universe with his cowboy hat on, which is from animation versus physics. Crazy. Okay. That's spooky. Aw. Oh, I'm kind of sad that's over. I was kind of, I don't know, I was just kind of wanting more. I feel like that's me at the end of every single one of Alan Becker's videos. A good way to spend a Saturday. Thank you to everyone who's watched this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.